Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Multiverse Therapy podcast. Today, I'm here with a special guest, and he's going to introduce himself right now. And yeah,
Hi guys, I'm Hunter, and yeah, I'm just so excited to be on this podcast. I'm a child actor, and yeah, I'm just so ready for this. I'm a big fan of these guys in the podcast, so yeah, can't wait.
well, thank you. And I am Sietse Kuit. I live in the Netherlands, and I am a TikToker. I make TikTok videos, YouTube videos. And now, starting with this podcast, Multiverse Therapy podcast. And yeah, that's me. And let's go now. Let's go on to our friend here, my other friend here, and he's going to introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Enzo Cortizo. I also live in the Netherlands. I am a Marvel TikTok creator. You may know me from Marvel News NCG. I post Marvel content, and I met this guy like with my followers, and then yeah, I also met Hunter because he sent me a message. So yeah.
And now we're here. Now we're here on the podcast, and of course we're going to talk about something here because our friend Hunter here has been on the set on the Fantastic Four, and we'll talk about that real soon. But first, I want to start off with something that came out this week on August 1st, and that is because Spider-Man: Brand New Day has started filming. And I do have some questions about that. I have a whole like paper, and yeah, I'm really excited about that movie. What do you guys think about the leaks and everything already?
I mean, I think obviously by the leaks and everything, and the suit looks amazing. First of all, the practical effects that they're using, like Tom's like swinging around like on a harness, looks great. And obviously, like there's like explosions and stuff like that's going on. So I love that they're using practical effects, and the film just looks great so far. From like what we've seen and like what we've gotten. So yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, for me too. I really enjoy like the suit, just like you said. It gives me really big TASM 2 suit vibes because
Yeah.
of like the red they use, the raised webbing, and yeah, it really is similar. I'm not saying it's like similar, but that's a question I have here too. Um, do you think this suit is the most comic accurate Spider-Man suit yet?
Oh, I mean, I I think we just need to see it more like when the film comes out and like obviously in a trailer, but I do think it is. Because as much as I love the TASM 2 suit and how big the eyes are, and obviously the raised webbing, the symbol is a lot bigger, I do think the colors are brighter and like more like popping out on Tom's suit, and like the symbol is just like more distinct, and like the black outlines and like the raised webbing are a bit different to like what's it called Andrews and Toby's raised webbing, where it was like sort of silverish.
Yeah,
But like yeah, whilst Tom's is just plain black, just like classic Spider-Man. Um, I do think that the blue is a lot better. Like for example, in certain shots it looks darker, which is nice, but then in certain like daytime shots, like in Glasgow when they were filming, it looks a lot lighter. So I like that about Spider-Man. And like I like how it sort of like resembles the Superman suit in a bit, where like the colors are a lot brighter and less
mm-hmm.
muted and darker. And obviously I think with Tom's suit, even though I love the big like the big fat eyes, like the big bug eyes on the TASM 2 suit, uh I do like the way that Tom's eyes can move, and like I think it just shows more emotion like in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we haven't seen the eyes yet because they've just been still. But I think when the CGI is added, that like they were moving stuff, so I like that. But it sort of like resembles the Spider-Verse animation movies and stuff like that. So I love that.
Yeah, I am a little bit mixed yet because of course you said we don't haven't seen it in the movie yet and everything. Um, but I don't know what it has. I don't know what I have with the TASM 2 suit, but um, I think the spider is definitely better on the TASM 2 suit because of the back logo. I really like of that suit,
Yeah,
and the big eyes is a really big thing for me. Even though it doesn't show much emotion, you can see like the scene where when Gwen falls off, or when Gwen comes in.
yeah,
He doesn't
yeah,
have like the ice emotions, but you can see his like movement emotion, like how he looks, like how he tilts his head, how he moves his hand. That's maybe one
yeah,
thing that I like too about the suit, because even though it doesn't show much emotion, it can show still with the movement. It shows how he feels. So
yeah,
um, and yeah, for the rest, I'm not saying it's not a good suit or the best suit or a bad suit. I'm not saying that, but I do think, just because I don't know, Andrew has been with me for like the most of my time, so I think I still feel like the Tasman 2 suit is better, but it's
mm.
slightly
Because we've seen it
on the
longer.
yeah, exactly, but it's on the tip, on the tippy toes of like maybe a little difference after I've seen the movie next year
Yeah,
in
and
the
obviously,
trailers.
yeah, and like what you've been saying, I loved how Tom's suit they changed and like they made the symbol a lot bigger, and I do like Andrew's suit. So like the symbol is big, but because of like the legs are like very long, it takes up most of his like chest and torso. So yeah, that's what I like about the Tasm 2 suit as well. So yeah, they're both really high, but I mean obviously I do think Tom's is like more appealing to me because it's more like like comic book accurate. But I do think when the film comes out, we'll see those two in the limelight. But yeah, Andrews is amazing as well.
Yeah, now we ask Enzo because he's been quiet for the like
Yeah,
the past 5 minutes.
And to
like I was just
participate
like
myself.
like I was just looking at him like when you were talking, and I was just seeing him like sitting over there, like just sitting there. But yeah, what do you think about the suit, Enzo?
First of all, this is a major upgrade from the past Tom Holland suits that we saw in Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and you have a Spider-Man No Way Home, like where he has the golden symbol. I am mixed on that one, but this is definitely a major upgrade. I mean, it's almost perfection. The raised webbing, like what we all said, the raised webbing. I do think the spider logo is a bit. I don't know. It's just. Sorry that I have to say it, but it's a sort of Temu Spider-Man logo. So, sorry that I say it, but the back logo looks fire in my opinion. But
yeah.
from the four
From the
from
front,
foreground,
yeah. I mean, I do think just Tom's like been with like loads of tech, like Tony Stark tech, and like loads of tech that the like the middle, like the symbol, like the main symbol, the spider symbol looks a bit like advanced, like tech like compared to like
Mhm.
Toby's and Andrew's one, because the symbol there's actually like a line underneath like the spider's head that sort of separates it from the body.
Yeah,
So yeah, it looks a bit too like techy. Like so like for example, Toby's and Andrew's suit is very different to that, as it's like just one full spider and it looks a bit like more homemade, basically.
yeah, and I do have to agree on that with Hunter too. Um, and of course Enzo, because Toby and Andrew didn't have like a Tony Stark or an Iron Man to help him make suits. They didn't have like that nanotechnology yet, and I really that's one of the reasons why I think I'll stick with the Tasm 2 suits. Because you can see, uh, I mean like it shows how Toby and Andrew were, like they didn't know like the nanotechnology and everything. So of course they needed to make it from scratch. Tony Stark, as you saw in like A Far From Home, he already made multiple suit concepts for Tom. Like when he
Yeah, like
is
when
in
he's
the
on the plane.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that part. So actually, like what Tom just does is he goes to that thing. He went to that thing, made like a little bit of mixture, but the spider was always the same. The spider
yeah.
was always that little net little robot thingy. And
Unless it was the Iron Spider one.
yeah, the Iron Spider one was
Yeah,
gold. I really
yeah,
like that gold. I really enjoy.
From No Way Home, you meant.
Yeah, but
yeah. No,
in
but like
Infinity War,
in Infinity War. Yeah, yeah, like in
Oh,
Infinity
Infinity
War.
War.
Yeah,
Yeah, the texture.
like
Yeah.
yeah, I actually, if that was like a suit I would compare with TASM 2, it maybe would have been better. Because look, the big spider just sells me already. I don't know, the
yeah,
big spider just gives me everything, like, you know? And, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about, like, the spiders and the suits. You can see how, like, you see, oh, I forgot the words of it. Like, just like I said, Tom already had concepts for his suit. He could just
yeah,
assemble it and 3D print it. But like Toby and Andrew, they needed to get like a multiple fabric, sew it, and make it their own. And they
yeah. I
make it
mean,
from like little parts they have in their home, or maybe like in the TASM
yeah,
one, you can see like how he gets the sunglasses off and then just puts it on his
yeah,
mask.
yeah.
It
The
shows
goggles. Yeah.
how he works with the suit, and then looking at Tom. But I will
Yeah, I mean,
say after the No Way Home
mm,
ending, you do see like minor little upgrades. Like the spider is different in the final swing, and the fabric is of course like them. But I really yeah, that's my thought on it.
mm. Yeah, I mean, I do think oh, what was I gonna say? You were like sort of like oh, sorry, what did you say before?
Like like what I was talking about was like how different the suits were from like Tom and Toby's, because
Oh
Tom
yeah,
already had
yeah.
concepts. Tom already had
Oh yeah, yeah,
concepts.
yeah. Tom also made his homemade suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, yeah, that was funny. But I also like how obviously you were saying that Tom had concepts, right? And like he did 3D print most of his, I think, yeah, most of his suits. Um, yeah, but I also like really like and respect like how you mentioned like in TASM 1, like where he's making like his own web shooters, and how Toby is like always drawing like in his book like the different suit concepts and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean obviously I do think the other Spider-Man were more creative and more like considerate with their with like them making their suits. So yeah, yeah, that was really cool that you pointed it out.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and that's why I think like still Andrew suits just fits better with me. Like even
Mm,
though he has Tom has a new suit, he does still have the eyes, the moving
the
eyes.
eyes, yeah, yeah.
Because
I
we
mean,
see
obviously,
that. Oh, you.
oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well,
Continue.
because of the eyes, I think that's a little down, like a little minus point for me. But still, it shows how Tom Spider-Man is. Like, that's
Yeah,
something we maybe can remember from him from the movies. His eyes can
of
move.
course. Yeah, yeah. And I guess obviously since we're going into Secret Wars and all this multiverse stuff, it's obviously that's a distinct feature of Tom Spider-Man. The eyes move. That like that's one of the main features of that. And
Yeah.
obviously, like because it's brand new day, everything else is like new, like fresh. Obviously, we saw him like at the end of No Way Home, like using the old sewing machine and like the fabric machine to make it. But obviously, like the eyes like also translate into that. So that's something about Tom Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, and I really and now the final question for this for the suit, I really even though Tom, um, like what I see, if you know, like the little spider on every suit he has, except for the Iron Spider, it's like little. In this suit, it's bigger. You know, he made himself into
Bigger, yeah.
big,
That was
like
on the
it remind like I wanted to say like you know how Tony Stark always called him Spider Boy or something, and he's called
yeah,
Spider Man.
yeah, and then
I think
obviously
he's
with
now
him being
grown.
small, yeah, growing, yeah. I always hated that little city symbol, like in like all of the movies, like, and then to make it worse, the body was like, it was small, the spider in general, but the body was big,
The
sort of
back,
like more wide and bolder. Yeah, the back was like bolder, but like in the middle, like at the front of his body, the body of the spider was like bold and like you can see it correctly, but the legs were like thin ass lines and you couldn't even see it. Yeah, you can't even tell if it was a spider. You just look like like two diamonds stacked on top of each other. That's
yeah,
what it looked like.
yeah, and that I think that's I heard that was a rumor, of course, but it's a really cool rumor because now we see like Tom, like in the first movie, he needed help from everything he done, from Iron
Yeah.
Man. He needed help, and in the second movie, of course, Far From Home, he got Mysterio. Mysterio helped him a bit, but then betrayed him. And in the third
Mm.
movie, he got like the other two Spider Man, Toby and Andrew, to help
Him
him
as
out.
well, and also Doc Ock gave his nanotech back as well and helped
Yeah.
him, and Norman Osborn before he became Green Goblin again, and
Yeah, and
fought him. So yeah.
that's what I really like. I've seen like the set leaks. Um, he like you don't see any Avenger yet. Only I think Hulk is confirmed
Hulk
coming
and
there.
Punisher. I mean, obviously, Hulk and Spider Man are both of Marvel's like biggest characters, but I just want. Oh, have you heard about like Sony like saying that there, or like no, Marvel saying that there has to be like a Marvel like related character in every
Yeah,
Spider-Man film? That just for me that just does it because that it's a bit wrong because can't he just have his own film? I mean, I love the Punisher and I love Hulk and I hope Hulk is like back to being savage again, not
yeah.
being smart. And obviously,
And I hope.
Punisher's always great.
And by the
Yeah,
way,
sorry.
you know, have you read like the comic like everyone forgets who Peter Parker was too, and then
But Hulk doesn't forget.
Hulk
Hulk
never
never forgets.
forgets because
Yes.
you see him
Yeah.
say in the comics, Banner maybe forgotten you, but
Yeah.
Hulk
But
didn't.
Hulk will never forget. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope a
Hulk
little
won't.
moment like that comes in,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's maybe like that's my wish for
Yeah.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. But now,
Also,
And I
my
mean,
one of my wishes is that same in Daredevil Born Again, where you have like the conversation with Daredevil and Punisher. That scene was phenomenal, and I
yeah.
hope we get a scene like that with him and Spider Man.
Yeah. Because
yeah,
Maybe add
Spider-Man.
Daredevil to it too, because
Yeah. Because
yeah, why
as
not?
Spider-Man has a no-kill rule, obviously Punisher just wants to shoot everybody, like
yeah,
just like he normally does. So obviously, it's a similar conversation like Daredevil, but Spider-Man's less violent than Daredevil.
That
So
is
yeah, yeah, it'd be really nice to see that dynamic as well.
so now, let's go to a next question I have. My camera's doing weird stuff, but that doesn't matter, I think. Um, we see on a set leak that red demon logo. Does that scream Mr. Negative to you?
I mean, obviously, we've seen in the PS4 games, obviously, like the masks and the symbol looks like definitely similar as we do see in the PS4 game. They use like cars, helicopters, like the inner demon gang. So I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, it could be Mr. Negative, but some other sources are saying that Mr. Negative isn't a part of the movie. So I don't
yeah,
know,
okay.
but I'm hoping that is Mr. Negative.
Yeah, me too. All right, do you have a question, Enzo, about that inner demon, like that red demon logo on the truck?
I would love if they bring Martin Lee to life in this movie. Uh, in the game, he was a badass straight up, and I would love if this actor plays him. Stephen Yeun, who was supposed to
Invincible.
play Sentry in Thunderbolts, and
Yeah.
he played, but he got cut out. I don't know the reason why anymore, but it was I don't know why, but he would be a great actor to play him definitely.
Mm.
Yeah, and the next question I have is we already talked about this. Wait, what? Oh, wait, I'll check it out later. Um, Dave. Okay, so we see Tom swinging on a harness for real. Practical swinging is eventually so back now. Are you here for that raw stunt energy?
Um, sorry, could you say that again?
Like we see Tom swinging on a harness for real, and so that means practical swinging is back. So are you
Yeah.
here for that raw stunt energy?
Yeah. I mean, that those practical swingings, I mean, that's what we want. I mean, obviously, not everything can be like done with CGI. I mean, the reason why Andrew's movements and Andrew's swinging was like the best out of all three Spider-Man is because he did it practical, and also he just learned how to move like a spider. And like what they're actually doing is really good. They're not shooting mostly in a studio, as I know for Doomsday, they're filming mostly in Pinewood Studios, so they're not really filming that much outside, except for they're going to be filming at Windsor Castle in the UK this month, or
Oh,
sometime this year. But yeah, I like how they're using obviously outside and like practical swinging and like being on a harness. So yeah, that's a thumbs up from me. I really want that. It's really
all
good.
right. So I have one question for you because Enzo and I were talking about this like a week ago, like yesterday too. Um, the post-credit scene from the Fantastic Four. Did you know that did you know that Robert Downey Jr. Was in the post-credit scene before you watched it, or did you know it after?
I think I sort of knew. I I knew that it was obviously going to be Doom related because I was talking to the director and I was talking like about obviously they said that the crew of Fantastic Four don't necessarily film the post credit scene. It's mostly the director of the next movie to come. So yeah, they did talk to me on how like it yeah it was gonna be Doom related and also that the Russo brothers filmed the post credit scene and which they did. So yeah, I sort of knew that it was gonna be Doom. I just didn't know the scene or like what was gonna happen like in that instance. But yeah,
Yeah, now we finally have it answered. But thank you for that. We've been well, Enzo has been excited for the past week to answer that question.
yeah, yeah. So
And
I did sort of know, and like my friends just asking me like what happens in the movie. I just didn't want to spoil it for them because like, come on. But
yeah.
yeah,
Hello, we're back, and now we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four. And of course, our friend Hunter here has been on the set, and he's played a Yancey Street kid, right?
yeah, yeah, Street Kid, yeah.
And yeah. So I don't have any questions yet in my mind, but I do. You have any questions, Enzo?
I mean, how long did it take to put on your costume? Like, because I hear a lot of Marvel actors, it always takes so long.
Yeah, so I mean, our outfit, um, so since it's very 60s inspired, obviously, and at the time we were filming, depending on whether it was in the studio or in like a location shoot, we had like different outfits. So, and since it's 60s, we had very different pieces to put on. So I usually had like a shirt, a cardigan, and then an over jacket as well, and then like pants, like different colored socks, and then shoes as well. So that usually took around like at least it didn't take as long as like just like actual superhero costumes because they're not superheroes, but it took like 15 minutes, and then plus we had to go in for hair and makeup. It took long as well, like to get ready. But it overall it took around like 30 minutes to get ready, and then we would wait like another 15 minutes to be called onto set, and then we'll be taking since the studio that we're working in, Pinewood Studios, it's one of the biggest studios in the world. But like since it's very big, we would get like taken like by a we'd be driven like by a car to the set. Yeah, so that's usually like how our day would go, and that's how long our costumes would take to put on. So yeah.
I do have a question, I think, and I do have to say something to the viewers that watch this. I think if you notice, my eyes don't notice them yet because I have tics. And if you think I'm eye rolling because I don't find it interesting, it's not that. It's just my tics. So yeah. So you have met some of the actors, right? My
Yeah.
question is, who did you met?
So I met Eben, who plays the Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eben Moss Backrack. So yeah, he was really cool. I also met his girlfriend, who's played by Natasha Lyonne. So yeah, that was really nice. And then I also met Mole Man as well, Paul Waterhouses. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that I know him from one character, and I think everybody knows him is from Cobra Kai, Stingray.
Cobra Kai, yeah, Stingray, yeah, of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
I when I heard like I think like he even said it before the movie came out like there was like this comic and everybody was asking if he was going to be the mole man and he just
In
literally
it, yeah.
said it.
Because when I met him, actually, we were doing a location shoot in like, do you guys know like mines, like underground mines, like where people would like find like different like rocks and stuff.
Subnatopia
Yeah.
or
So
something? Is
sorry,
that how Subnatopia or Sub?
Subterranea, yeah, Subterranea. Yeah. So we filmed in like mines for about 2 weeks, and we had more scenes of them. Like unfortunately they got cut with More Man, but yeah. So I met him. Yeah. So he was a really nice guy. Um, yeah, just very like calm and cool. And then uh I actually shouted to him, Cobra Kai never dies, and he said, "Yeah, you're damn right." And then yeah, it was really cool. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, meeting him, yeah, yeah, it was really cool to meet him. And I've finished Cobra Kai and I've been like watching it since it first came out. And yeah, it was just very like it it was very surreal and like very like cool just to see one of the characters that you like watch on the screen actually interact with you in person. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was really nice meeting Stingray Moorman. So yeah, it's really
Yeah,
cool.
and I do want to say like Cobra Kai, I've been a fan too for like since it came out, just like you. I've watched it with my family. I've ended the series with my family. We really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed him as Mole Man too. Like he was a
Yeah,
little,
even though
he could make some good jokes, you know, like to Johnny Storm. I think he said something in the building
yeah,
in the Fantastic Four building. I
yeah,
laughed so hard.
yeah.
But yeah, I've heard he's been a really nice guy, and indeed, I've seen some set photos of you. You posted them on TikTok. Like you were talking about like the cave scene. I did see that, and now that's what I wanted to say. And after every question, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The guy's name is Paul Walter from Mole
Bowser.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Moorman. Yeah.
So I have
I
like
saw him in the Naked Gun. I'm gonna watch that Monday. I think he's in there, or the Running Man. That's a new movie
Yeah.
where.
all right. So now we have yesterday I've already told you about I have some quiz questions, you know? Every time we ask after we've answered like a question we ask you, we're going to do a little quiz. So we're going to start off easy and gets harder every time, like every page. So let's get right into this. Um the first question I had, well, the first quiz question is, who is pregnant during the events of the film? A. Sue Storm. B. Alyssa Masters. C. Jennifer Walters. Or D. Maria Hill.
OCC, so of course.
It's a really easy one. I just put it on some like
Yeah.
characters, you know, just. But it is indeed Sue Storm. Did you meet her too? Did you see her?
Unfortunately, I did not. Um, I nah. What? But I saw like her costumes and like what she was gonna wear on the day. So yeah, that was really cool. But unfortunately, I didn't get to meet her.
Yeah, because so as you, I we have he has been talking to you about it before we talked about this. The baby. Is it a
Yeah.
real baby or is it a fake baby?
So they used a real baby for like certain shots, like when Pedro was holding it, and like certain like very like small moments like with the baby, like when it was just like Reed like with the baby, or like Sue with the baby. So yeah, it was a real baby, but for like heavy CGI shots, like when I said Silver Surfer was chasing the Fantastic Four, they did use CGI, but most of the time it was a real baby.
Mm. Yeah, because I've heard some stuff about like people thinking it's the baddest, this the worst baby they've used as CGI. But I mean, like, come
Yeah.
on, uh, you cannot expect a baby to be perfectly handed. You know, like he was crawling on the hand of Galactus.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah,
it's a CGI character in a CGI world, and you place a baby in there that's like literally moving, and they need to like make him a bit CGI-ish because of
yeah,
like they want maybe to make him more emotional. But yeah,
yeah.
uh, that with that done, oh, his camera fell out.
Oh,
Hunters.
sorry, yeah. My camera just turned off. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. But I have another question I wanted to ask is of course you have seen the movie, right?
Yeah,
All right. So my favorite moment in the movie, spoiler alert, is you know when they've defeated the Galactus and they go to Sue Storm because of she passed out or maybe died already in that scene. My favorite scene is like the Franklin going up to her and reviving her. That's one of my favorite moments. So
yeah.
my question is, what is your favorite moment in the movie?
Obviously, I love most of the scenes that I'm in. Um, but if I had to say my favorite moment, hmm, I mean the stuff with like when they first meet Galactus, and he's talking about Franklin, like that was really intense. I do think one of my favorite moments is probably when Sue reveals that she's pregnant, and like all of them like are just very happy. And
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, I think yeah, it's one of the most like I think one of the most like heartwarming moments in the film that just really obviously tell the narrative of the Fantastic Four as a just a family, right? So yeah, I
Yeah.
really love that moment as well. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And what's your favorite moment in the movie, Enzo?
Um, so that's I mean, there is a scene where I love the scene, all the scenes where they get together. I love those. By the way, it just shows Marvel's first family, and that's so great. But if I had to pick a favorite moment, I think where Silver Surfer almost grabs the baby out of her
Mm.
um belly.
Yeah.
That's a really great moment.
Yeah. I wanna
Yeah,
say
and then
something about.
what? Yeah.
Oh. I always feel
Sorry?
it's like the moment before that, I found it really terrifying too. Like like Galactus just looking at Sue Storm and then she just started pushing the baby out.
Yeah, yeah. Because he's already using like his cosmic power, so
Yeah.
it was very intimidating and very scary for yeah during that scene. It was very intense.
Yeah. But what do you want to say?
Oh, what did I want to say? Yeah, I just said I like the way that what's it called? Yeah, she tried to grab the baby, and then when they what's it called Ben, when the thing presses like the button like to go through the
Yeah.
hyperspace thing, and then she just gets like yeah she gets shot back out, and then when she gets sucked into a black hole, yeah that was really cool as well.
Mm. And I do have another question about the movie. Of course, we see Galactus and the Silver Surfer now. Um, who do you think was more more scarier to see? Like, if you see this person in real life, who do you think would be scarier, Galactus or the Silver Surfer?
I think everyone has to agree that it's probably Galactus because if you see it, I mean, obviously Silver Surfer is very like intimidating as well because like they're just like, she's stealthy and like she's silent, but like she's just very like direct. Like when she was telling like all those people that like your world is basically gonna like end soon. Obviously, everyone was very scared, but Galactus. I mean, if people saw that in real life, oh my god, I don't know what would happen. Everyone would just be going crazy because
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
it's
talking about this with Enzo too, and I was more of like a Silver Surfer guy. He is more a Galactus guy. I don't know why I have it with Silver Surfer, but I mean, you see a gray person getting from space on a board, just saying to you like direct, just like you say, she says direct to the people, you're gonna die, you're all gonna die. Make your moments,
yeah,
make the moments you want to have, and speak the words you weren't able to speak. Like if I heard that, I mean like, of course I'm gonna be scared, but I do have to agree
yeah,
Galactus is maybe really intimidating, but I mean, I think in this movie, I think Silver Surfer was more scarier for me. Like seeing
yeah.
Galactus in
I
space, that part made me really like like scared. But like seeing the Silver
yeah.
Surfer on the planet, you know, like the scene with the teleportation things, and she
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah,
directly
yeah. The bridge
destroys
where
them
she
at the
goes
last
through.
moment.
Yeah, she's so fast as well. You'll never see her coming. She's so fast, and like when oh my god, when like they're running away from Galactus in like in the first bit, like when they're on his ship, and like she like it's so unexpected. Like when she just tries to grab Franklin as well. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's mad. It's crazy.
yeah, and that's why I think because of that moment already. Like I know Galactus is scary. I'm not saying he is scary, not scary. That he's not scary, but I mean the moments like how she tries to stop the things from happening so that things can go through like Galactus. That
Mm.
makes me more scared because of
Can I say something? Wait.
yeah.
I still find that Silver Surfer somewhere she has a heart because you can see at her that when Johnny when she's talking to Johnny that she says something like I if I was you I should go away from your Earth, and literally she pushed Galactus in the black hole. Don't be forget that, like,
No.
Yeah.
or
Yeah, but I mean
Johnny,
like
by the way.
the parts before that, you know, like how she announced that Galactus was coming on Times Square with everybody just standing there and like how like she threatened the people more a bit.
Yeah.
And indeed I like I like the chasing scene too, by the way, in the spaceship going to going to the black hole, circling around trying to get her in there.
Mm.
um
Yeah.
and my yeah, that's one of the questions that I wanted to ask. And so now to the last. Now we're going to do a little quiz question again. And the this is the last question on the easy questions, and that's going to be: which team member has a brief romantic arc with the Silver Surfer? I guess you already know what's going to come. Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, Johnny Storm, or Sue Storm?
Re-wish. Oh no, I'm joking. Oh, yeah, of course it's Johnny Storm. Of course it's Johnny Storm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
And
I
my
mean,
favorite. Oh, you go first. You go first.
sorry. Yeah, I I do wish. Obviously, I think they're saving Norrin Rad, the main Silver Surfer, for like when the MCU like gets what's it called like rebooted, like a
Mm-hmm.
soft reboot. But I do kind of wish like I did love like the relationship with Johnny and then the Silver Surfer as well, Shalabal. But I do wish like maybe like there was like sort of like a cameo from like when like do you remember like when she was with her daughter like in those flashbacks, right?
Yeah.
Like it could have just been like a little bit better if she already had a husband like Norrin, like the because you know how her and Norrin are always connected as they are both like Silver Surfers as well. It would be cool just to like just to see like Norrin on there as well. like with her. But yeah, overall, I did really love the relationship between her and Johnny, because it just shows how, even though Johnny, like obviously, like Johnny as a character, he's very cocky, like he's a hothead, but mostly he also cares. That's why I really love the scene where when she's trying to grab Franklin and then he plays that transmission in Times Square of like all the other planets dying, and like she obviously gets very sad. That yeah, that's
He
what I
knows
really like
something.
about Johnny is that yeah, and that like he really cares. Like obviously when he speaks her language as well, that he really cares about her as
Yeah.
well in general. So yeah.
I remember like watching the chase scene and my mom just cracking up at that joke he made, like Sue saying to Johnny, "You better kill her. You kill her now."
Yeah.
And then like Johnny walking up to that place and saying, "Huh, finally get to meet someone interesting." And then I
Interesting,
have to
yeah.
kill her, and the part where he just sits there in the place shooting at her. Don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens. That part.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, quit screwing around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, so yeah, that is I really like their bond, and like you said, the part at Times Square where he just goes up to her with the voice memos that he got from like the vinyls, and
Yeah.
I really like that. Yeah, and of course the ending, how she sacrifices himself for Johnny.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's really good.
do you have a question, Enzo?
Uh, about?
Like the Fantastic Four?
Oh, that's a great one. Do you think there should come a This is probably the most asked one. Do you think there should come a Fantastic Four sequel?
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, the Fantastic Four before the Avengers movies came out, the Fantastic Four were like Marvel's, like alongside the X-Men, they were Marvel's two premier teams, and I do think they deserve better. Like as much as the OG ones were like good, or like all right, I do think they deserve like they deserve better and they deserve more, and because there's so many storylines with the Fantastic Four, like with the Negative Zone and like the Puppet Master and like all that cool stuff as well. Obviously, they deserve to have more like more and more sequels and like the Future Foundation as well, which is amazing. So
You know what I
they really do
think,
deserve that.
actually?
Yeah,
I don't know why Eternals has for a reason a long runtime. I think it should have been longer for the characters, but literally, I find Fantastic Four 10 times more important. So
yeah,
I think they should have definitely done the Eternals thing where it's just straight up 2 hours and 30 minutes long.
yeah, yeah. And I do think there was so much cut. I mean, I know a lot of the scenes that got cut that I saw on set.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But yeah, I think they definitely should have extended it longer to at least 2 hours and 10 minutes. Because this practically, if Spider-Man, if the filming like the shooting gets delayed, we're just going headfirst into Doomsday without any other build-up except for that. So I mean, obviously, yeah, Fantastic Four in my opinion should have been longer, but overall it was a really pretty fantastic movie. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, so now with all the questions aside again, we go to a little bit harder, I think. We're going to the next quiz question. It's going to what I have made this. What is the name of the experimental project Reed creates to protect humanity? A. Project Quantum
Bridge.
Shield. B. The Escape Grid. C. Project Getaway. Or D. The Reed Protocol.
That's why it's the bridge, isn't it?
I have standing here Project Quantum Shield, the Escape Grid, Project Gateway, and the Reed Protocol.
I think obviously I think they call it the bridge like in in the film, but I don't know. Maybe is it Project Getaway? Maybe I don't know. Might be wrong.
Yeah, it is Project Getaway.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That was a
Yeah.
little like I remember saying them the bridge too, but I've maybe somewhere like in the commercial, like they were talking about it on TV, they called it the Project Getaway, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they did call it. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You are right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. And do we have more questions for the Fantastic Four, or should we just do the quiz questions and go to like other movies? Because yeah, we're already sitting here for an hour already. By the way, do you have a question, Enzo?
I think I don't. Probably after this because that's how my mind works. But
Yeah, maybe we just should do
not
some.
right now.
Maybe we should just do some quiz questions, and maybe we'll come up to something, but after the quiz questions. So now we go to the medium parts. This one is actually pretty easy still, but what Earth does the Fantastic Four originally come from in this film? A. Earth 616. B. Earth 828. C. Earth 199999. Or D. Earth 838.
It's Earth 828 because that's Jack Kirby's birthday. Yeah.
Yes, that is true. The next question is what specific power move blah, blah, blah. What specific power move does Sue use to trap Galactus? A vibrational force prism. B. A dimensional echo. C. A planetary scale force field. And D. An inverted cosmic wave.
Well, when she pushes him back into the wormhole, I think it's the last one, the inverted cosmic wave, isn't it? Because they don't really say it, but like she just goes and then yeah, I think the last one maybe that you just said.
What do you think?
Hmm?
Enzo, what do you
Oh, me.
think?
Um,
A, B,
I
C, or D?
actually also think D.
Alright. It's actually not an inverted cosmic wave. It's a planetary scale force field.
Oh,
I
how?
didn't know that too. I just searched it up on Google this one because I just wanted some harder questions. But
Okay, true.
I, I
Fair enough.
think they say it's called a planetary scale force field, but maybe that could have been wrong too because, of the
Yeah,
question
force
I was
field.
talking about yesterday. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
um, Okay, this one is going to be easy again because of we already talked about this. But who revives Sue after her apparent death? A. Reed
The one who's-
Richards. B. Galactus. C. Franklin Richards. Or D. Doctor Doom.
Franklin revives her afterwards because he puts his hands on her chest and then she goes and then
Yeah.
she has like the space eyes like similar to Star-Lord like when he like saw like so that like when he like Star-Lord's father
Yeah. I forgot his name though.
like ego.
Yeah. Yeah. Ego.
Do you remember when he like awakened Star-Lord's power and like he had like space and like galaxies like in his
Yeah.
eyes? It was sort of like that with Sue. So yeah, that was really cool.
Okay. I don't understand why these are really medium because this one is again really easy if you've seen the movie. So which character sacrifices? Oh, you already hear it. Which character sacrifices herself to stop Galactus? A. Silver Surfer. B. Sue Storm. C. Johnny Storm. Or D. The Watcher. I think there's two actually correct in this one.
Yeah, there is two. Silver Surfer and Sue Storm. Because not only does Silver Surfer completely sacrifice it like herself, just pushing him back, but Sue also dies in the process by pushing him back. But she does survive in the end. So yeah, you
Yeah.
could say Silver Surfer and Sue Storm.
Yeah, I actually put it Silver Surfer because we didn't see her after that anymore. But just
Yeah, we
looking
don't see
at
her
like
after that,
how
yeah.
Sue Storm put all her power into like Galactus, I think she deserves a little But then now we go to plot twists and post-credit chaos, and these are hard if you have not seen the movie, of course. But we have already known the thing. So okay, what is the major plot twist revealed in the mid-credit scene? A. Doctor Doom is actually from the future. B. Franklin Richards is a Nexus being. C. Franklin Richards is abducted by Doom. D. Galactus was just a herald for an even bigger threat.
I say, obviously, you see in the post-credit scene that Doom not necessarily like abducts Franklin, but he's gonna like he has him like in his area, and obviously Franklin is touching his face, so and he has his
Yeah.
mask like off. So yeah,
Yeah, that's indeed correct. C from that. Oh, wait, why does okay? Um,
I
um,
actually thought B though.
B. Franklin Richards is a Nexus being.
Yeah,
well they
but
don't
like
really reference that.
yeah,
They
but like
don't
in the
really reference
comics,
that like
you don't know. In the comics, he's actually one of the most powerful Marvel characters
Yeah, but this
ever.
is
So.
about the
yeah yeah
post-credit scene.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
if we're talking
and
about
he's
that.
not really a Nexus being because he's a mutant. He's actually an Omega level mutant like in the comics. He's not a Nexus being, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, fair
Okay,
enough.
so now who plays the MCU version of Doctor Doom in this film? Post-credit scene. A. Mads Mikkelsen. C. Cillian Murphy. C. Robert Downey Jr. Or D. Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Robert Downey Jr. of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, I actually didn't know this one either, but this is again a question that I wanted to have for a harder question. Which iconic Marvel group is briefly mentioned during the press conference scene? A. The X-Men. B. The Illuminati. C. The Defenders. Or D. The Avengers.
There's that reference during the press. I don't think any of them are.
Wait, you mean the scene? Oh no, I
I
thought
don't.
you meant the scene with Silver Surfer where she says, "I herald his beginning," because you actually see, if you pay attention in the trailers, if she comes up with her silver board, you see a Avengers logo where they're standing in. That's
Yeah, but
actually a secret
it's not.
icon.
But it's not necessarily. I don't think they intended it to be an Avengers like logo. It's just like how like the setting is. But I don't think I don't really hear anyone talking about any like Avenger or X-Men like in the press conference because the only thing that you see in the press conference is when Sue is talking to the rest of the world, and then there's the like very logo there, and there's obviously there's an empty seat for Doctor Doom, but he's not there. But yeah, are you sure there's an X-Men or Avengers reference in there?
Let me just Google it for a second again, because I just put it in like.
Oh my! Wait, wait. Can you cut this out, Seat? So there's a major thing right now going on. Wait,
What?
I need to check it for 20 seconds. Oh my flipping god. Oh, there's a new Spider-Man. Never mind. There's a new Spider-Man update, but it's actually pretty big.
What Spider-Man update?
Wait, if you cut this out real quick, I'll send it in the
No, what
Discord.
from the
But
game?
no, but like from Spider-Man Brand New Day, there's a brand new sort of thing. I'm gonna send it. Sorry, but I had to look real quick. I was like, if I'm getting a Marvel update, I get like text 20 times. Alright, I'm back. Wait, no, my camera looks weird.
I think it got cut out. I think.
Wait a second. Why does it?
Oh, okay. I'm going to change it up a bit because I was wrong. It's an other group. There is a group mentioned though. There is a group mentioned in the thing. So I'm gonna change B the Illuminati. Okay, so now it's wait. Why did I say now you know it? It's A the X-Men, B the Future Foundation, C the Defenders, or D the Avengers.
It's B, the Future Foundation, because that's the company that Sue makes, and obviously that's the one that like always has the conference to the rest of the world. So yeah, it's the Future Foundation.
Yeah, it is. I messed it up. It said the last time I checked, it said the X-Men. I don't know why, but it's indeed the Future Foundation. And the last question, actually, the last quiz. What phrase does Galactus say right before being consumed by the force fields? You, you delay the, you delay the, you del, you delay the inevitable. The universe tastes of fear. You have doomed your child. This hunger never ends. Which one of
Is
those?
Wait, can you say it again? What? Oh, which one of the sentences? Okay.
Yeah. So you delay the inevitable, or this universe taste of fear, or you have doomed your child, or this hunger never ends.
Probably this hunger never ends because I don't really hear.
You know what's funny? I forgot to put down the right answer. I
I
don't
think
even
the
know.
last thing he actually said was proper bugs or something when
Clever
they
little
faked
bug.
him with a
That's what he said.
baby.
Clever
Let me
little
check
bugs.
actually.
That's what he
Maybe
said.
maybe I can see it in like the file I have. I'm going to check.
Because
I
he
need.
doesn't actually talk a lot.
Yeah, except for the time like when they first meet him and like when and then like when he says clever little bugs, like when he's gonna step on the device and then he puts his foot back and he scans for Franklin.
That's the last thing I actually remember he said before he went into the black hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I literally forgot to put down the answer of it. So I don't even know the answer of it. Sorry for that. That was a misunderstanding. I
Okay.
thought. All right. So what do we want to talk about now? We have two more things. Well, three more things. What do we want to talk about
Mr.
first?
Volkan?
Peacemaker season two, uh, Eyes of Wakanda, or Avengers Doomsday. What do we want to talk about first?
I guess we should probably start with Avengers Doomsday because it's mostly the stuff that's being talked about a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. All right. So. Okay. What do you guys think of this question I've made? Could Avengers Doomsday be Marvel's true successor to Infinity War?
Yes, I do think because we've already. I mean, obviously things could go sideways, but the way that they're doing it, the way that the Russos have sort of also come back and they're taking their time with the film,
Mm-hmm.
um, I think it could definitely be Infinity War and like Endgame successor. But the way that even like the chairs, like did you guys see the chair reveals of like the cast?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
Uh,
I saw it
the
fully.
amount of views that all those chairs got is crazy. Everyone was watching those live streams. So yeah, I do think that Doomsday will perform really well.
Wait, I have a
yeah.
quick question for Hunter.
Yeah.
So it's right now rumored that the second part, like the last 30 people or something, is going to be announced on August 27th.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What
I've heard
what
that.
would you do? Would you watch it? Or like,
Huh?
would you like watch it?
Yeah, of course I'd watch it because I I watched that whole freaking 7 hour live stream of the
Yeah.
first yeah of like the first time I watched all of it. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
did like
and it was like
I
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
did
was like, oh my god.
something.
I was like, damn. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really insane. But I actually didn't watch the full thing. I just, every I counted. I was like half an hour until every new character was released. So I just came back every half an
Yeah.
hour and I'll just watch it and check which one was released enough. Just freak out, you know.
I literally
Yeah.
canceled my training for that.
For real.
I knew that. Yeah, seriously.
He's not even joking, man.
I came home from it went like this. I came home from school just like literally just 5 minutes before, because I knew the day before that there was going to be a crazy Marvel thing releasing. It maybe, and there was first standing Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
So I was first thinking Thor 5 maybe it's going to be a big movie, something like that. But then I saw
Yeah.
Vanessa Kirby, and then I was already thinking a Marvel movie with Vanessa Kirby and Thor. I mean,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Stu
Of
Storm
course
and
it's
Thor.
gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. And then
Okay.
I saw them more and more, and then like so at certain points in like the live stream, they would like sort of like edge us a bit because I saw what's it called? I saw Kelsey Grammer's name on it. I was like, oh shit, Beast, Beast, Beast. And then the next one I was happy. I was like, oh, M'Baku, okay. But I already knew, yeah. And then yeah, they would just keep on going. I was like, oh, Tom Hiddleston. I was like, wow, Loki's back. And then oh, Charles Xavier Magneto's back. Damn, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
On the point from Tom Hiddleston, in my opinion, from that point it went crazy, because after that I think you got Patrick Stewart, Ian
Yeah,
McKellen, name it
Ian
up.
McKellen,
Oh, what is his name? The
Rebecca,
guy that plays the Gambit.
Romaine, James Marsden, yeah, Channing Tatum, and
Yeah.
then
Alan
also
Cumming.
Matt Miller as well. Damn.
Yeah, but
Alan
actually,
Cumming, yeah, it was crazy.
we could have already known the Gambit was coming to the MCU because he posted like a teaser on his Instagram, and you see him turn around and you see the portal.
Yeah, that
So
was
he
really cool.
could
And
have
then
just
also,
known he was coming.
um, yeah, did you guys see that video? Um, I saw on TikTok there was this person who broke into the set of Avengers Doomsday.
For real?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you guys see that? Yeah, that's where we were filming for Fantastic Four, and the
At
actual
Pinewood
set that we,
Studios, right?
huh?
At Pinewood Studios, right?
Yeah, that was where I filmed for Fantastic Four. But where he filmed, that guy was there when we were still doing reshoots for Fantastic Four, but some of the scenes got cut. So that was actually a Fantastic Four set league, not an actual Avengers Doomsday set league. So he basically just went in
No.
there just for nothing. So
He went to
yeah.
the wrong set, but he thought
Yeah,
Avengers
yeah,
Doomsday. Oh,
yeah,
because it was the street, yeah, where the camera turns around and then you got the kids right there. That was
yeah,
that street, I think.
yeah. And the same street that we filmed on when we said lift the car, for the car, that's the same street as the Deadpool 3 fight scene where Deadpool and Wolverine are all fighting the different variants of Deadpool.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Really?
that's the same street. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right. Now, this is a question I've been excited about. Are fans ready for a darker, more brutal endgame?
Yeah, I do think with Doom, obviously, I think like, as superheroes going over time, I think obviously they are gonna get a bit like brighter in color. Like for example, Superman, Fantastic Four, stuff like that. That's great as well. But since Doom is such an amazing villain and he has to be done right, and it's a good thing that the actor who actually plays Captain America, or like he used to play Falcon, Anthony Mackie, he said that like no, like nobody is no like everybody is expendable. Like who knows who's gonna die and who's gonna live. So I think yeah, there are gonna be loads of casualties in Doomsday. So hopefully Doctor Doom just like, because Doom, in my opinion, he's one of the best villains in all of fiction, but he just hasn't been presented properly, like in cinema
Mm-hmm.
or in media, like mostly. I mean, obviously you have the old Marvel games, like the Lego ones, and like Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then also, obviously the comics as well, right? And
Yeah.
that's why he's most prominent in that. But in film, obviously, there's been the old Fantastic Four films. They didn't do him right, and then
No.
the Fan Four Stick film was just horrid. Like the way that they presented Doom in there as well. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Obviously, Doom needs a very proper adaptation, and they just need to show Doom for who he is. He's Doom. He would just like kill anyone he sees to fit his goal. So that's what me personally. That's what I want in Doomsday. I just want him, like, no matter if they're like a big character, just wipe him. Just wipe him. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Just
like
wipe him.
going back to that part, that's what I've been thinking about the most too. The talking about Fan Four Stick, that movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it too
Say that
much,
again.
but I don't want to talk about it
Top
too
five
much. But
movies still today.
I do want to say, like, that time, people are literally trying to copy each other. Like a Michael Bay movie kind of something they try to make.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the Power Rangers film that came out, like that live action version. I mean, that one wasn't really that bad rewatching it this year, though. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that one was okay, but I mean, the Fab Four Stick just doesn't change your feelings, man. Come on, the ending, like
Say that again. It's
say that
fantastic.
again.
Say that again.
Yeah,
Oh
and then
my
Better than
god.
Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and Avengers Endgame. No, just
Oh hell no.
nah, but yeah, that was one thing I wanted to point out because actually they tried to make they tried to make the trailer look better than the movie because they knew
Yeah.
the movie was
They
not
do.
going to do well. I think they already knew because
Yeah. But I mean, everything that just happened with that with Fan Four Stick. I mean, the director said that, oh yeah, Fox, like Century Fox Studios, they wanted certain ideas to happen that he didn't want to happen, and like some of the executives of like the studios like took over and stuff, and that he didn't want that to happen. So I mean, obviously you have to take that into factor as well. But I mean, just everything about the Fan Four Stick, like I mean, like the cast didn't really feel like, well, why the hell was the Thing naked in that Fantastic movie? I don't know why. He had no thing. He had no thing. Um
no, did he even
and like
say glob in
Doom was,
time?
yeah, he did. But like the reason why he had a like the reason why he had a like moment to say clobbering time, like it's
was
clobbering time,
from his
because
brother, right?
yeah,
His
it was from
big
his
brother.
brother, from being him. Oh my god.
What?
I don't know
Wait,
I've
can I
why.
never seen
can
the
I
full
actually say
movie.
something?
Yeah?
Can I say something? Okay, so do you guys see Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars more as like an end for the Marvel Cinematic Universe or a beginning? Because that's now a major thing or discussion.
I mean, I think both. Like we're
Yeah, I
going
mean
to say
obviously,
goodbye to most of our childhood heroes. We're gonna say like we're not gonna see them anymore, and that's one thing
yeah.
we have to accept though in the last couple of years. But I mean, maybe it can bring a great beginning if they do
Yeah.
it right
I
next
mean,
time.
Maybe with the X-Men, like it's getting, I guess it's getting rebooted after Secret Wars, so maybe they could do something already gives us a little taste of that in Secret Wars, and then we make a new beginning, and then we get like
yeah,
a new Fantastic Four, maybe.
no, because I don't know if that no, because apparently that what happens in sequel was is that it's a soft reboot. So obviously they're gonna keep important characters like the Fantastic Four, of course, because they're not just gonna recast. They didn't just make Fantastic Four first steps just to recast them again, like in the next thing. Obviously, they're gonna use them for the whole time. I think what certain fans I've seen on TikTok, certain fans just get confused from is that they're not, certain fans think that they're fully like revamping everything from the start. So no more Infinity War, that didn't happen. Endgame, that didn't happen. I think it's just gonna be a soft reboot. So obviously the events of Infinity War and Endgame would have still like happened, but like just certain actors are recasted, like Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, Thor.
But
Like yeah, obviously because actors get old over time, and sometimes they don't want to do certain stuff. But and obviously some even like die, like Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. But I mean,
yeah,
yeah. So I do think they are gonna recast certain characters, and it's gonna be a soft reboot, not a full-on reboot, so that they can also incorporate the new Fantastic Four from Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby's and Joseph Quinn and Evan Moss Backrack's movie, and then also the new X-Men, like the new like rebooted one, but in a new fresh universe. Because yeah, that's why I think. Because I just don't like when certain fans just get confused and like they start whining about, oh, but wait, so you're gonna fully recast everyone, and then they just start making like weird fan casts for like Spider-Man when obviously they are gonna keep Tom Holland's Spider-Man when the new universe starts, like in the reboot. So
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
like, you said like, yeah, they're gonna recast the whole thing. It doesn't mean the movies are not here anymore. You know, the movies are still on Earth. You know, they're still
yeah,
there. You can still
and I
buy
mean,
them.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, they aren't gonna recast everyone. That's what everyone thinks. They're gonna recast everyone. They're not. They're gonna keep the Fantastic Four. They're gonna keep Spider-Man. They're gonna keep. I think they will keep Anthony Mackie's Captain America, because in the comics there are two Captain Americas in the comics.
I
So you
Mm-hmm.
think
have
he's
Steve and
actually
then
gonna get killed because he's been. Reminder: he's been around us for a very long time since the Winter
I do,
Soldier.
yeah. I do think Thor is gone. Chris Hemsworth is dead, I
Oh
think.
yeah, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I don't know if they're gonna reboot I I do think that they're gonna keep like Miss Marvel and all the younger characters, and obviously Spider-Man. They're not gonna keep any of the OG six Avengers. That's it.
I cannot
And
think. You know, like there's a
yeah, but
part.
I do think.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, go on ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like in Deadpool and Wolverine, you know, actually because of now seeing there's gonna be an X-Men reboot. Do you think they will keep Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine? Because now I can't stop thinking about that joke he made. Like
Yeah,
Disney's gonna make
playing
him do this to age
90. Yeah,
90.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Hugh Jackman's amazing, but obviously, people want other actors or other unknown actors to get another like crack at the role or, like of Wolverine, because I mean the industry, like the acting industry, is just growing so much, and there's so many unknown actors that like obviously they have the talent to do it and they're just not noticed. So hopefully Marvel can take up some unknown actors. And that's what they're doing apparently. So it's rumored that the X-Men cast for the reboot of the X-Men, they're not looking for A-list actors anymore. They're looking for more unknown actors. So yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be good.
yeah. I think it's gonna be good too. Yeah. Um, I think let's do a couple of more questions because we're almost 2 hours in this podcast, and I know we could have done longer.
What?
But like we're almost 2 hours in the podcast already in like half an hour.
For me, it like feels like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's because of the little like things. But what makes Doctor Doom a more dangerous villain than Thanos?
I think the fact that he's not a god, and the fact that he's just human. He's just it basic. He's basically like Batman, but on steroids with every single knowledge. Because Doctor Doom is yeah, but like on higher steroids. I mean, I love Batman, but Doctor Doom is just something else. So he has peak like human like knowledge, and so he has peak human IQ, and he also has peak like human strength and like stuff like that. But like so he knows martial arts and stuff like that. He's studied at various universities, so he's very intelligent. He has his own country to run, and like he knows like magic and stuff like that. And the thing is that he's just a man. That's what makes him more like so dangerous, and like he's done so many crazy feats that that are comparable or even above certain beings like Thanos or like Galactus and like what they've done. So like, Thanos has never become like a multiversal god and like rebuilt the multiverse like in his image. No, he hasn't done that. And Thanos is basically sort of a demigod, but I mean he's a titan, so he's not really a god, but he's just like he's really strong. But like yeah, and like same thing with certain characters like Galactus. Even though Galactus isn't necessarily a villain, he's more of a universal force.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done anything that too crazy compared to Doom. I mean, that's what makes Doctor Doom so dangerous, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And even though Thanos is way bigger than him, I mean, um, Doctor Doom has more like I think with his powers, he's way stronger than Thanos, of course. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
and he literally, sorry, it's literally shown in the comics. Doom rips out Thanos' spine in Secret Wars. So, I mean,
yeah, yeah,
there's already proof there.
and I want to say, of course, Thanos isn't really that strong because of Thor. Even though he snapped his fingers, if Thor actually went for the head, they could have won in Infinity War.
Yeah, obviously Thor was too blinded by rage because of Loki's death. But yeah, I
Yeah,
do think Doctor Doom as a character, the reason why people view him as his villain is because he's just a man and he's accomplished so much stuff that's been crazy. So that's why I do view him as very dangerous.
yeah. So now, we've actually been talking about a lot of stuff. My desk is a mess. I've put papers all over the place. um, do we have anything to talk about, or should we just ask each other some questions and then finish the podcast, or should we continue with some stuff?
I mean, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, like, is this your first episode like on the podcast? Like, how did you start? Like, uh, yeah. So you just came up with a script. Do you guys have any guests in mind, or like, are you guys just gonna talk about just Marvel stuff in general, just on the podcast?
Well, it's not basically only we can talk about anything we want. Like mostly, of course, Marvel and DC stuff. But of course, we talked about your career a bit. You've played in the musical The Lion King, and my favorite short film now, The Boy in the Shed. And I really enjoyed watching those videos of you and movies, and of course, then seeing you here in talking to us about those stuff is really really cool, and we really I really enjoyed my time with you here already, and
Yeah, thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Same.
I really
Yeah, I
hope we
mean,
do stay in
like,
contact, and maybe
yeah, of
maybe
course, yeah.
game a bit maybe later on, but yeah,
Yeah, of course. I mean, you guys, I mean, I've been following like your channel for a long time. I mean, I love the way you guys post about Marvel news and stuff, and obviously, you guys post about like going to like watching the movies and like yeah, like Marvel news and talking about stuff like that. So yeah, I've been a big fan of you guys for a while. Um, yeah, I've just really enjoyed being on this podcast. Yeah, and I mean, I thank you guys for watching like this like the Boy in the Shed and like some of the work that I've done over the past few years. I mean, I love acting like in general. I mean, hopefully you guys can check out some more stuff that I've done. I mean, I have done I recently did a movie for. Do you guys know this the streaming website Tubi?
yeah, I've heard of it, yeah,
Yeah. So I did a so I did an American movie on that called what's it called? Gossip to Die For.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah, yeah, I saw
yeah.
it.
It's a detective movie. Yeah, it's really good. So maybe if you guys have any time, you guys can check that out. It's a really nice movie. But
we
yeah,
will.
overall, I mean, I love watching movies, acting in them, and like just overall like the experience of acting, like as a whole. I mean, for me, storytelling is one of the best creations of humanity, like as we know it. So yeah, I mean, I just love it. I mean, and I have a really burning passion for it, and I just love what you guys do as well. Obviously, you guys also like have an interest in making movies as well, and obviously the podcast is great because you get to talk about these different types of movies, and obviously then the entertainment industry as well, and obviously Marvel. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I really appreciate what you guys do.
yeah, thank you, and we again, we really enjoyed it with you here. As you can see, we've been like talking for almost 2 hours already without even knowing
Yeah,
how long it took. But
yeah,
still, after all of that stuff, um, yeah, we did ask you in the beginning, of course. Do you think you can maybe contact somebody for the 24th of
yeah. Of
August?
course. I mean, I'll ask Bertie if he does want to do the podcast, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, obviously it depends on the schedule and like if people are busy. But yeah, I'll I'll definitely ask the kids that I know from Marvel. So yeah,
Yeah. And thank you for
Thank
having
you for that.
thank you for being here, and thank you for having a long conversation with us. And Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I hope we'll talk to you really soon. And you'll see some clips going on the internet, maybe from the podcast,
Nice, man.
and
We'll
Great.
see you around.
yeah, I hope to see you around real soon.
Yeah. All right, great. So we're gonna end it now, guys.
Yeah, we can end it now if you
Nice.
wanted.
Nice.
All
All right,
right,
great. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. I really enjoyed it. Thank
Thank
you
you
guys
for
so
having
much.
me on the podcast.
no
Thank
problem,
you.
man. And have a nice day.
You too.